Good afternoon, everybody. How are you guys? I'm doing all right. Thank you very much. Back fucking day. Also, how was everyone's Valentine's Day? I know I said it in last video, but how was your Valentine's after? Because I know a lot of people might have not gotten the reservation that they wanted at the restaurant that they wanted, so maybe they went on Saturday. Maybe you went on Saturday. Maybe you guys were busy on Friday. Maybe you guys celebrating on Saturday. How was it? I was at work. Let me tell you guys. Before we get into back yap. Oh dear. Before we get into the back yap, we'll get into the work yap. So, work was fucking golly busy the entire night from 4 o'clock to fucking 12 o'clock, dude. I was so busy. I'm a bartender, and I was just fucking cranking drinks, yo. And I was honestly quite scared because when you're working with other bartenders, you're only as good as your weakest bartender. I mean, it's same thing as serving too. If you're serving on a floor with multiple servers, maybe 6, maybe even 12 servers, if you're right next to, like, if you're section buddies with a shit server, you're screwed. You know, you're basically gonna be taking on 2 sections, and that's the same thing. And now this bartender, if that bartender's weak, then you got to take on the entire bar and service bar. I only have to work with another bartender, but in like some other places that I've worked with where I've had to work with like 3 bartenders back there, it can get a little messy. So, but thank God yesterday, it was well prepped, or Friday, I'll say. It was well prepped and well executed. Gets a little sloppy at the end of the night, but what can you do? I was fucking geeked off of 2 espressos and coffee. So that had me right for the entire night. My feet didn't even hurt. I was there for like 9.5 hours. But because I was closing. Anyways, besides the point. Now let's discuss back. So back day is not going to be your typical back day. It's not going to be actually, it might be your typical back day. It might be the exact back day you do. But let me know. And let me know if I should change it, right? So, back day. So my back day always starts out with a heavy ass compound. And I'm not talking deadlifts. I'm not talking deadlifts, you know. I'm talking barbell rows. I'm not talking Romanian deadlifts. I'm talking barbell rows. I'm not talking about maybe rack pulls. I've been known to dabble into... I don't have straps. Fuck. Hopefully one of my buddies are at the gym. Because one of my other fucking buddies lost my fucking straps. What a dickhead. Anyways. What was I saying? A heavy ass compound. Today is definitely going to be barbell row because you just can't beat it. You really can't beat it. And once you do it for long enough, your lower back does not get pumped. My lower back rarely ever gets pumped unless I'm doing like 4 or 5 sets, which usually I only do like 2 to 3 sets depending on how heavy I go. But today, I want some heavy ass weight. I want to dabble in... I'm yawning because I haven't taken my pre yet. But I want to dabble in some 315 range. That's what I want to get into. Get a little downright silly freaky with it. But I'm not going to be dissatisfied if I can't do it, right? Because last week I got 275 for like 15, something like that. So maybe I'll be able to get 315 for 8. But don't want to push it too far because I don't want to blow my back out. But I currently have no idea what my weight is because my scale at home, I don't know what, I think it just kind of shit the bed because now it's telling me I'm 260 fucking, if I'm 260 right now with abs and like pretty vascular, that is kind of fucking freaky. You know, I'm talking like veins on my rear delts. I'm talking like well separate or okayly separated abs. Like, but we were at the gym, and what else for back? Back is really just going to be barbell pull down for kind of like, for me, I feel it in my lower lats. A lot of people like row for the intention of working your upper back, but my barbell rows kind of just like wreck my like lower lat, like that, those two hunks of meat in the bottom kind of just rips that open. And then from there I'll go to a lat pull down, which kind of works my upper lat, which kind of, that'll work your width. And then I'll go over to like the T-bar row, which I'll squeeze with the top of my back with kind of like my traps. So then that'll give you that thickness, that 3D pop, you know? So it's very intentional and very well thought out of lift today. So that's not just today's lift. It's every day's lift. I do shit with intention, but my ass is on fucking fire. God damn. Nothing much else to do but to get the fuck in there. Cause I got a chip on my shoulder today. I am pissed off today. I've got some shit I need to get out because I was off yesterday. Or off of the gym yesterday. So I'm gonna pray, and you should too. And then I'll see you probably yelling at a fucking barbell. Yeah! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come! Hey, no! Oh! Woo! Oh shit! Woo! We're gonna raw dog this. I have no straps. I was borrowing them from a buddy, now he's using it, so I just fucking raw dog it. Come on! Let's go. Oh my! Woo! Fuck. The trick is to chalk up your finger, because that's where I'm gripping. I'm gripping my finger with my thumb over the bar. Helps a lot. So chalk your finger, your two fingers, helps. Let's go. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Fuck. Drops that. Let's go.
I'm leaving for the store. You work out, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna work out, go home and eat, and watch the store.
I'm gonna work out, go home, eat, then go to work.
I work tonight.
Oh my god.
Nothing wrong with money.
Woo. Shit. Here you go. A little too heavy. Whew. Pro tip with these, with the pullovers, use like a rope attachment. Watch. Wait, put the seatbelt on first. There's removing some weight, but you put the seatbelt, you put the rope over the bar, and gives you like, I don't know. For me, it makes my like shoulders and elbows more comfortable. But yeah, there we go. Like this. Fuck. God. Drop that. Shit. Here you go. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Shit. That's it. All right. Back is most definitely pumped. Let's check it out. check her out. Tell me how it looks. I can't see back there. Oh, that's not too shabby. Not too shabby. My back days have been pretty subpar recently, so this is nice and refreshing to have a pretty... Oh, are those lat veins? No, not yet. Okay, that's enough. All right, let's go hit cardio, and then we'll talk about it. Let's yap. All right, I think, looks like the microphone is good. If it's not, I'm getting a new microphone today. But anyways, back. Well, first, let me take off this sweaty shirt because I'm sweaty as fuck. But back. Back went absolutely exceptional. Probably even exceeded my expectations because, well, one, we actually got 315 today. We actually got 315 on barbell row. That was kind of freaky. And they didn't look too bad either. They did not look too fucking shabby at all. Like, I'm actually like quite happy with how they looked. So I know it's not like your typical like barbell row, but there's an intention why I'm doing it. So that row, that style of row, it was coined by Dorian Yates, and it's called the Yate row, and that's when you don't actually like row to up here or to like your base of your ribs. You row down to like your stomach or like down here by your belly. You pull into there, and that just kind of rips your lower lat. So that's the reason why I was doing it like that, because my intention is not to rip my upper back, but obviously it's getting activation. But the intention of that movement is to kind of rip my lower lats, because my lower lats really need work. So, but it's starting to come along. Really is starting to come along. And all thanks to the Lord. I don't take any credit for what I do. It's all because of my Lord is blessing me. So barbell row went amazing, and also I'm gonna have to buy straps like today because, well, one, I have arm day coming up in a couple days. So and sometimes on arm day I need straps to fucking curl, because once you get above like 50-pound curls, then it just like you're hurting your forearm, like you're working your forearms more than your biceps. I was actually surprised that I was actually able to hold on to the bar for as long as I did, especially with the 225. Because, or actually, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised because my grip strength is over 200 pounds per square inch, I guess, or PSI, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But yeah, so but the little trick I did is when you grip the bar, you put your thumb over your index so that, even if your hands are slipping, you still have your thumb over here, and your thumb is kind of connected to like all of this, right? All this meat down here. So especially if you have a lot of meat over here, hook grip is very good for you. Or hook grip is different from the grip that I was using. Hook grip is when you put your index finger over your thumb, over the bar. Pause. The bar is here, and you want to hook your two fingers over your thumb. But that's kind of like a locking mechanism. But that fucking hurts. If you genuinely do hook grip, it hurts like a bitch. So especially if you have like a tough bar, like a deadlift bar, you are absolutely ripping the inside of your thumbs. But whatever. Anyways, so then we went over to pull down, and that's when I got the Versa grips. My buddy was here, and I found him, and I was like, let me steal them bitches. And he was hitting legs, so he wasn't using them, so thank God. But yeah, that actually felt like okay. I actually don't like Versa grips at all. I like those grips that I was using for the 315, but the guy that I stole those from, he was doing RDLs, so he needed them more than, well, they were his in the first place, right? He was just letting me borrow them, so I just asked for like one set. So that's all I took it for one set. That's why I just raw dogged it to 225. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, then the pull downs went fine. And then we went over the T-bar row. T-bar row did not feel good. I think it's because I was just overtaxing my CNS. And I honestly should have taken that into account on the first set, because I did go for a PR today. I did hit a PR today. So I probably should have toned it back towards the end of the workout, because my CNS was like fully taxed. And, the 3 plates felt like 5 plates. So that's why I went over to the pullovers and just did one like hard set, nice and slow, really open her up in here. And honestly, I kind of miss those. I don't know why I haven't been hitting those more often, because that kind of just like ripped my upper lats, dude. That felt really good. I like that. So I think I'm going to be hitting that more often, because I kind of forgot that it existed, right? So we're just going to be hitting that more often. So overall, great fucking workout. I'm supposed to hit abs after back, but it is like I have work in like an hour, so gotta go home, shower, meal prep, and get ready for work. It's gonna be another busy ass day for work today. It's gonna be it's Valentine's part two. Everyone who didn't get their reservation on Valentine's Day got it for today, so it's a lot of fucking people. But it's snowing, so I hope that they actually pull up. You know what I mean? So we are well prepared, though. So thank God, right? What else did I want to talk about today? I don't know. I'm really blessed. That pose down. I enjoyed what I saw. Because I'm seeing the lats come in more. I'm seeing my waist trim down a little bit more. I'm seeing the fatness from the front of my fucking fattiness go away little by little, week by week. I am on week 3 on Mastron, so I'm gonna be running this for 5 more weeks and then trickle off. I really have to pay attention to it, because I'm starting to approach that 20 to 22 week mark by the end of these 5 weeks. So right now I'm like week 15 of like cycle. So ideally you want to start trickling off around week 20 to week 22, just so, science reasons, because you don't want your body to build up a tolerance, and you don't want to hit that plateau, or for more because you don't want to add in more gear, right? You just want to trickle off once you start to hit those plateaus, because you don't want to, or ideally you don't want to go up off it or you don't want to be adding in more and more and more in gear, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trickle off and hop on a PCT, and monitor my levels, monitor everything. I actually need to do a blood test, which I've been neglecting. We should probably do that tomorrow. But tomorrow's heavy chest day, and it's church. It's mass tomorrow, and all my buddies are here, so it's gonna be a great day. And we might go out to eat. I hope we do, because I haven't actually indulged in something in like over a week. Because I am in a growing phase. I mean, yeah, I'm slimming down. I'm trying to slim down my fat, but that's just because I'm a fat buck. But I am in a growing phase, so the occasional cheat meal is not neglected or is not looked down upon. So, and plus my caloric deficit is pretty high. On my rest days, it's almost it's over 1,000 actually. And on my training days, it's like 800, 600, 600. It's around 600. So, yeah. So, anyways, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. And hopefully the mic's fucking working. If not, I'm going to fucking do some unspeakable things. But I'm going to skedaddle. And I'll see you tomorrow for Heavy Chest Day.